Hey guys, running just a couple minutes late. Sorry about that.
It's my fault. It's
Yeah.
always my fault.
You know how us women folk are.
So hello Kate, and living a rogue life and morning light.
And I forgot my notebook.
Oh my goodness.
No use staying. All.
Try to find it.
I hope you.
Mm-hmm.
I hope morning light is still here because we weren't on yet.
Oh,
Sean in Alaska eating outside tonight because the rain finally stopped.
well.
It's still raining here.
Yeah.
Off and on, but it's still raining.
Kate said, there you are. Oh, you already ate yours? I was going to
I
wait.
started eating.
It's pretty much gone now.
Yeah, there's.
Here,
I
you
don't
want to show mine?
I don't want it to fall, but like, it's some pie, chocolate, is it? Pie? It's good. I know it's delicious. And some banana pudding that Rachel brought from Gemini Homestead because that's where she visited before she came here.
Mm-hmm.
And it's so good.
Oh, it is good.
Miss Lippy knows what she's doing.
Oh, yes, she does.
Hey, Grammy Karen. We'll switch seats, yep.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Dawn and Paul.
Oh, that's really good. That banana pudding,
Mm-hmm. I told you.
Yeah.
that's really good.
I told you.
Oh, you just said, ooh, bye.
Haas. Yeah, so, hey, Three Musketeers. My diet is not going great this week.
It won't.
I couldn't imagine why.
Welcome, the overworked gardener.
Ooh,
The pie.
the pie's really good, but the banana pudding, there's something different in there.
Carol, a Fishes and Loaves life.
That's really good.
I wish I could tell you, but I can't.
Not fair.
Abby,
Well, I'm
You
sorry.
need to get Miss Lippy's recipe for that.
Oh, I have the recipe. I just can't tell you.
That's just me.
Actually, the name Megan's Delight Banana Pudding is
There's
gonna
Gemini
be the name
Homestead.
of it.
Oh, that's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, be sure and check out Gemini Homestead. That's where this food came from.
Oh
And it is
my
The
goodness.
bomb.
I told you to slap your mama good.
It's so good.
It's like your grandma would
Does that mean we can slap our mamas?
Drop,
Abby, don't even try.
drop kick your grandma good.
do. Is your grandma good?
Yes. It make you forget all about a diet.
Mhm.
Hey, Miss Patty.
It's too good for
She
a diet.
says, hey kids.
Dawn's instigating to do it.
Is that the lady that eats the Lay's chips? That is Miss Lippy, yes.
Kate, she said when I got home I weighed in and I lost 2 pounds. Can you believe that? I absolutely don't believe that because
Well, wait. The way Kate ran around this kitchen,
well,
Yeah.
Kate worked circles around us, y'all. We had so
did
much
Abby just
fun.
lick the spoon?
No, I did not lick the spoon.
Hey Michelle.
Oh, I forgot about the
Hey girl, where are you planted? Susan or Wayne?
Anything.
Both?
Oh, it's on, Rick. It's on.
On like Donkey Kong.
This week is gonna be fun.
Thaddeus says, hey, where's my pie? If I could email pie, you guys would be so appreciative. That's true, the overworked gardener. Wait, Mark, I remembered. Not Tiffany.
Or Sharon, or Shelly, or whatever else. I thought
Hey,
it was.
backyard gardener.
Abby's hiding.
Abby's hot. If Abby had her way, she wouldn't even be here on the screen.
Well,
Kate was here last week, and oh man, we had so much fun. But that woman, she ran circles around me, like all week long. She really did. She worked her little tail off.
How do you feel about shipping elderberry right now? What do you mean by shipping elderberry? We're not doing cuttings right now, but we will ship elderberry syrup kits. We can definitely do that. It's too hot to be shipped. It's too hot to guarantee success if we ship cuttings right now.
It's pretty late in the year too. What kind of dessert is that? It's a chocolate pie and banana pudding made by Miss Lippy.
The chocolate pie is like a double decker. Or Megan, explain the pie if you can.
I think it's like a.
No, Paul,
cream
unfortunately.
chocolate pie.
Chocolate cream pie.
Unfortunately, Paul, we can only ship in the States right now. Had to refresh. We were just raving about your desserts.
That roux was not how I've made it in the past. I'm gonna try your recipe. Try it out, Sean. See what you think. I don't know any other way to make roux. I know there's a way to make it in the oven. You can make it in the microwave, but it's still similar.
Patty, the tinker's wife, said that she makes hers with butter and flour, but she doesn't brown it. Am I right? That is what you had said, Patty, I believe.
Weird. Then that's more like a white gravy.
Be sure you have a stainless steel funnel. It will melt the plastic ones.
Yes.
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 Yeah. It's that hot oil. It doesn't release the heat. Hey, be ready today.
You can use. I've seen people use butter instead of oil, but to me the oil just works better.
As long as you have the flour in some sort of oil, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm sure not every oil would be okay.
Oh, cool, Susan. I actually got all the accessories for my Instapot today, and I've already used the steamer basket. I steamed some eggs in there. They peel perfectly. Perfectly. I think mine was butter and flour, and you had to use it right then. You can. Yes, you can use it right then, but
Oh, thank you, Dawn. We appreciate that.
that's awesome.
For you three. Love you all. We're going to share with you.
Oh, thank you. Because I'm too little to have a super chat.
Odd question. Do you know if KitchenAids need greased ever? Mine is old and started making intermittent funny noise, probably whining noises while making butter tonight. I don't know. We haven't had a KitchenAid for very long. No, probably not long enough to make noises like that. So I really don't know. I don't.
Use another slice of pie.
No, I don't. I really don't.
Oh, I don't need it,
It's
but I want it.
delicious.
Oh, and that banana pudding.
Thank you so much, Gemini Homestead, for sending. Oh, thank you, Be Ready. Appreciate it. Thank you very much, Gemini Homestead, for sending those desserts down the road with Rachel and Megan from Garden for Cheap. We really appreciate it. It's so good.
Yeah, I figured Kate would know about the KitchenAid. It should be lubricated
go.
every year.
Nice. Good. Thank you
Thank
for
you for
answering
that, Kate.
Organic Raw Roots Farm, welcome.
Yeah, I
Kate,
had
maybe you could do a video on how to
do
grease the
that.
KitchenAid.
That's a good idea.
Because I would definitely watch that.
Making tuna while I'm craving cream pie and I might gag at the smell. Oh, yeah. With the thought of dessert on the brain. Yeah, I could see that.
Oh, I absolutely love the KitchenAid. We use it for all kinds of stuff. We have the a meat grinder attachment.
Oh, that's
We've got the zucchini spiralizer attachment.
Be
Oh,
ready
so now
today.
she brought
Thank
my
you.
zucchini with
Thank
me.
you for
I
that.
got plenty.
Right now, I'm
We
just
can make
trying.
some.
I'm just trying to hold
Have you
steady
seen the size of those things?
because
I know, I got
the
two
weight
already.
loss-
I almost brought them with me.
has ground to
We
a halt.
should. We could have zucchinied them up, zoodled them
No,
up.
I was just going to give them to you.
I sent Kate home with several bags
How's your garden growing?
of
It has gotten hot and
zucchini
humid,
noodles frozen.
and it's really taking an effect on our plants.
Our tomatoes are done.
Since we've gotten a little rain, the cucumbers are kind of perking up. The okra is coming in.
A little rain?
The peppers are suffering.
A little rain.
A little rain?
Well,
Okay,
That's
Bye.
a lot of rain.
hey Kip.
we haven't had as much rain as you guys have.
Oh.
No.
We got 6.5 inches in 4 days.
Yeah,
Yeah.
We didn't get that much.
No, I promised you guys a weight loss video this week, so I'm gonna do it. But you probably won't be proud of me.
Kate made
20
25 pints of gumbo
My
Wow.
goodness.
from what I sent home with her.
Sharon,
That's awesome.
Sharon Brasher asked if we use our food meal. We did. We used it
We float around here.
just when Kate was here. You
Mhm.
what do you? I don't know. Not ground. What did you? You processed some more
We processed
tomatoes.
and we, me and Kate made marinara sauce. I ended up with 3 quarts.
Tomorrow we'll start on tomatoes. 87 pounds of tomatoes
Wow.
is what Kate's gonna process. Can y'all believe that?
That's a
That's a
lot.
lot of tomatoes.
I don't know how y'all can eat that many tomatoes.
Oh, you should have seen the look on Megan's face. I got her to try a tomato.
Oh God.
No,
Worse than the first time I ever tried to jack.
you don't like fresh tomatoes.
No. I gave her purple, Cherokee purple, and the second one I had her try was the Brad's Atomic
This
grapes.
stuff's worse than whiskey. How do you eat it? How do you eat it?
Open your mouth,
And chew.
No.
chew and swallow.
No.
My
It's
small
so
raised
gross.
garden leaves are large based on my finite knowledge. I think I'm missing something. I'm not sure what you mean. Be ready.
I already filled both my dehydrators. Wow. I have buyers for 62 pints of tomatoes and another buyer for dried tomatoes. Wow.
An easy and fast way to add calcium to a garden.
Milk.
Eggshells.
Eggshells, milk, powdered milk,
Tums.
regular milk,
Tums.
Tums.
There you go. You're more gardening than we are, I think. So.
Yeah, it's Tums, milk, eggshells, and the finer you ground the eggshells, the quicker it will be absorbed by the plant.
What's the other one?
Oh, I have a raised garden in a galvanized steel trough. Awesome.
You can even take the water that you boil your eggs in.
Bone meal.
Bone meal.
That's what I was thinking of.
But you can even take the water that you boil eggs in, let it cool down, and pour it into the garden, and the calcium that leached out while you boiled the eggs will go into the...
How do you feel about powdered milk?
Yeah, it works too. I've used it.
Mhm.
In fact, I got a big thing of it at her home. That's part of the little concoction that I use for my tomatoes when I plant them.
Yep. Bone meal.
Yeah, if you have any...
Oh, wow.
Grammy Karen, we appreciate
Thank
you.
you,
Thanks so
guys.
much. Number 1 fan, I believe it.
Even if you have milk that's spoiled,
Yes.
you can use that.
Old soured milk.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I'd use cheese, though.
No, I wouldn't either. But old sour milk works
Yeah.
fine.
Hey, Overlook Valley, welcome. Kate says her elderberry plants have all new leaves and puts a side of garlic on my
Cardboard.
Capri
Capri
salad.
salad.
Hey,
today.
Sarah,
Yes.
hey, Mark.
She sent me a picture of that. Oh my God.
Kate's talking about
Her
the plants
salad.
that she brought home with her from here last week. Or, well, actually, that wasn't even last week. That was Monday she left.
Yep. She went home. Thank goodness she rented a truck to get here because
Uh-oh.
she definitely needed the
Miss
truck to get
Miss
home.
Lippy's throwing in her knowledge.
quarter
She's
size.
very knowledgeable, guys. When you listen to this,
Quarter size hole beside the plant. Add bone meal and add water to top it off.
that's
Yeah.
do it. I promise you. She knows what she's doing.
Oh, yeah.
Be ready today says, does that work with a 6 foot by 2 foot raised garden? Does
What work?
what work? I think we're going too fast here. I'm getting a little confused. Be ready. Sorry. Hey, Michigan
Oh,
Daffodil.
wait, go back and see their last comment.
Well, I'm gonna lose the chat here.
I know.
I have a raised garden.
Galvanized steel trough.
My small leaves are large.
I don't know.
I'm not sure. Help us out. Be ready. Eggshells. Does the eggshells work in
Yes.
Works in anything.
Yeah, the eggshells will work in any kind of garden,
It's just the better you grind them up, the quicker the plant will be able to absorb it.
right?
So grind it down to like a powder.
Now, I've dried mine in the oven.
Royal Amethyst Acres,
I
Mindy.
dry the eggshells in the oven.
Well, you should do that anyway because it kills salmonella or any
Right.
possibility of salmonella. You can do the oven, the microwave.
Dehydrator, anything.
Yep.
And
Sharon, we're not selling elderberry starts right now. These were some that we had potted up, especially for Kate, since the spring. We won't be doing elderberry starts again until the plants are dormant in the winter.
yeah. We can't take cuttings right now because they're in full bloom. We've actually been harvesting elderberries.
We started, yeah.
Yeah, and we'll probably be harvesting elderberries tomorrow.
Yay.
Rachel says yay and Abby rolls her eyes.
I didn't want my eyes to just be a face.
Kathy,
Hey
appreciate
Kathy,
you popping
welcome.
in. Getting
Put
started
mine in
on
the
homesteading.
dehydrator
Hey,
and
bud.
then pulverize. Yeah. Eggshells, even ground up, can take up to 3 years to break down. Yeah.
Wow.
Wow. I have to harvest a bunch of mulberries this week. That sounds
So I guess
delicious.
mulberries are the same season as the elderberries.
No,
No?
mulberries. For us, mulberries was like 2 months ago.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep, spring.
All right, so I need you to monitor the chat on your phone if you would, please,
Oh boy.
because I have
My
something to
comfrey is
share.
flowering.
What are you gonna share?
Yeah, she's in Iowa, zone 5. We're in zone 9, so there's a big difference. Okay, so I would love to share this with y'all as soon as I can find it.
Our mulberries came in April. That's Gemini.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when Kate was here, she came, and that was our first time to visit with Kate in person, and it was amazing. So Kate was actually on her way home, and her husband David sent us an email, and I'd like to try and read this to you.
We all cried.
It's very,
We all cried.
very heartfelt. When I say love goals, these people, this couple has love goals. They remind me so much of Amy's grandparents and the love that they shared. So here goes. David says, spending this week with Kate was truly a blessing. I mean it from the bottom of my heart. Thank you for allowing us. Wait a minute.
No.
I'm sorry.
No.
This is not it. This is Amy's response.
Go up. Right there.
My mistake. My mistake.
That one.
This is the one. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so it says Brett, Amy, and Abby. This is from Kate's husband, David. And it says, one of my great joys in life is seeing Wonder Wifey Kate's face when it's just flat lit up. She has no filters, and when she's truly happy, enjoying herself, truly living, it's all over her face. I'm sure y'all saw it many times in the days she was with you. I want to most sincerely thank you all for making this trip a joyous experience for her. Our lives, while abundantly blessed and filled with love, do present some problems in just the day-to-day getting by. Way too much, well, I lost my place, hold on, I'm sorry. Way too much of the daily weight falls to Kate, but she never shirks, never complains, absolutely never loses her good humor, her spirit, or the glint in her eye. And she carries that weight every single day. So this specific trip, meant a lot to Kate. From way back when it was gonna be for the bash, the Bayou Bash that is, she was excited from the day we decided she would go. When the chaos hit, she was devastated to find out it wouldn't happen. The saving grace was the decision for her to go anyway, alone. No bash, just the Broussard family. The family Kate and I have found to be a wonderful and inspirational family. People worth knowing, people worth caring about, people worthy of love and admiration, people I am right proud to count as friends, real darn close to family. You've lifted Kate's spirits afforded her the chance to share some of her enormous knowledge, and it is, I'm telling you, giving her some sorely needed companionship and drawn her closer to y'all than you can possibly imagine. When Kate cares about people, she goes all in. And she most definitely cares about y'all. And I love seeing that. Does my old heart good. Thank you, Brett. Thank you, Amy. Thank you, Abby. I know I'll be hearing little bits and stories about y'all for a long time to come. And I can't wait to see her face light up when she speaks of you. Oh, one other thing. We count you as adopted, just so you know. Be talking to you, David. Now, I read that to you. It wasn't about the good things that David said about us. That's not why I read that to you. The reason why I read that to you is because the relationship that email expresses between David and Kate is what I want. I want that forever and ever. That's love goals. That's something. That's
life goal or love goal.
love goals for sure. It's
Life love goals.
Yeah, life love goals.
I can't even try. The word escapes me. I can't even. I'm ruining it.
No, you're not.
So
We all cried while reading that.
we did. I read that to Amy and Abby, and I was tearing up. So thank you so much.
We were all teary-eyed.
Oh, we were a little more than teary-eyed, but yeah.
David, if you can hear me, happy late Father's Day, because you're my dad now.
Oh, it was absolutely amazing to have that visit with Kate. Even though she ran circles around me, that woman is like the Energizer Bunny. She just kept going and going and going and going. I was so worn out by the end of the week, but at the same time, I have learned so much from that woman. So much.
Hey, Angela, sowing a legacy
And after she left, I was canning.
and rustic traditions and heirloom permaculture. Yo.
Yo, salt.
So that was my big thing to do tonight, was to read that without crying, and I think I did good. I did all right.
Good job.
Your voice cracked a little.
Yeah.
Leave it to Megan to point that out.
Camp Patton, hey Gil. So where do we go from here? I don't have
She's the
a good
Energizer
segue
Bunny,
into
canning
anything.
and dehydrate. Yeah.
Yeah, Amy said a couple of times to me that it was like having her grandma back in the kitchen. And that's a big deal, because Amy's grandma has been gone for about 12 years now. And it was very special to hear that.
Miss Kate makes Duracell look lazy. Yeah, right?
When-
Peas almost ready and dehydrated. Three bags of grapes this week. Oh my goodness.
Have a good night, Overlook.
It was crazy to watch her work, and like she says, "Oh, I have all these limitations." She outlasted me.
Rustic
By far.
traditions. Yeah, me too. You know, when I was young and my grandma was still around, well, both my grandmas were still around, and my dad was still here. You know, there's a lot of stuff that I missed out on just because I wasn't interested. I was young and naive and stubborn and chasing dumb stuff, and I could have learned so much. It was such a blessing to have Kate here. Good night, Grover Planet.
Refused to give in to the limitations. Yeah,
Amen, Kate.
that she definitely does. The woman is a load of knowledge. I have learned so much.
And so willing to share.
Yeah. Yeah.
She got here and
And a great teacher, because I was able to do it completely on my own while she was on her way home.
I'm not even sure how it all got started. You mentioned something about wanting to learn to can meat, right?
Mm-hmm.
And next thing you know, for the entire visit, we were canning meat. So it was great.
That's good because now she has to show me.
Yep.
Yeah.
Now I gotta go buy more meat. Because I canned it all. Michelle, come on and visit.
Yeah. Making lemonade from lemons. Hey, Shayla.
Think about it. A little over a year ago, I didn't know Rachel. And now she's sitting at my kitchen table, and this is what, your fifth visit?
Well, the same with
I can't
Kate
believe that. Wait,
and Susan.
Fourth.
And
Is it the 4th?
Mm-hmm. Twice in July, once in September, and now.
Has it been less than a year? Or a little over a year?
It's a little over a year. We met in April, and we exchanged phone numbers at the shindig.
Shindig.
And then we were texting off and on every once in a while in March and April. What's it, March, April?
Then we
May
found
and
Mark
June.
Polo.
Yeah, well, in March and June, and then in June you invited me to come over for the barbecue, and that turned into the bash.
Yep.
And then after we came here for the bash, or I came here for the bash, Megan was going on vacation like almost a week later, and I asked if we could come here because we wanted to go somewhere, and I wanted her to see the farm and the chickens and stuff like that. So me and her came back, and we spent a week with you, and then that September I came back for another week, and
It was supposed to be another one. That's what it was.
It was
Doggone
supposed.
COVID.
Yeah, we were supposed to meet up at the
Shindig.
shindig, and
Yeah.
then the bash. Actually, this would have been number.
For some reason, it feels
Six,
like you've
seven.
known each other longer than that.
I know.
You act like sisters.
I know.
I know.
Yeah,
And we talk almost every day on Marco Polo.
I love Marco.
we didn't meet any other YouTubers at all until last year's
Shindig.
Deep South.
Deep South Gathering in
Yeah.
March of last year. That's when we met the Stivers. We met
Gemini.
and Grammy Karen. She goes with the Stivers. Gemini Homestead. We met. Two Family Homestead. We met them for the first time.
Is
Country
Zena
Girl
with
and Andy. There's several people that we met at the gathering,
Not this
and
time,
then
no.
many of those same people were at the shindig too.
Yeah.
Yeah, the shindig's when I met everybody.
Yeah.
That one was my first one.
No, Zena's not here this time.
Well, Xena has gotten pretty big, and then Megan expecting, we didn't want to be in such cramped quarters in a small truck, didn't, leg kick here or something, the baby.
I'm gonna miss that bullwhip tail.
Oh, yeah, right.
And Mary Beth and His Way Homestead.
And then since we were stopping at Miss Libby and Mr. Buddy's, we didn't know how she would do with their animals.
The cats. Oh man.
She would have been fine with Gigi.
Hey, Big
Well,
Bear.
she's fine with the cats. My cat was not okay with her.
Yeah.
Still, yeah, Paul, Dutch Off-Grid Homesteading, he was supposed to fly in for the shindig and the Bayou Bash, and
Yeah.
that all got canceled. So that we missed out on a lot of stuff in these past few months, guys.
Oh, yeah, most definitely.
Big Bear's in here?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he came in and said hi. Still no notification.
That's so crazy.
Thanks, YouTube.
I have no idea what we're gonna get into this week, but I know we will be fishing at some point.
Yes, because I have not got to go fishing in the Broussard Lake.
I was about to say, you better complete that sentence.
Oh, yes, I know. I went fishing yesterday with Mr. Buddy. And that was awesome.
I'm sorry, Carol, that sounds terrible.
Gonna turn the stove off under the can. Oh yeah, definitely. My son's graduating high school tomorrow virtually. Oh wow. We did high school graduations.
Well,
around
congratulations on the graduation. I'm sorry it has to happen that way.
here. Yeah. They did them here, but it was strange. Everybody was all spaced out, and only families could sit together, and then like everything let out, and everybody just kind of mingled in the parking lot. So it didn't really make a whole lot of sense to me, but
Regulations are regulations.
yeah. It was kind of weird.
Wait, Royal Amethyst Acres. Mandy says I'm still making plans for my get together over Labor Day weekend, albeit a whole lot smaller. Tell us more, Mandy. Maybe somebody here in the chat is local to you that can make it. If you want to. I don't know how much you want to allow that thing to grow.
Yeah, because you found out pretty quickly how fast it can grow.
Yeah, in 4 weeks we planned last year's Bayou Bash, the very first one, and it blew my
It
mind.
started as a get together at our house, and then more and more people wanted to come, and
It was like a
there was no
with
way.
4 channels or something.
Yeah,
is what it
there was
started?
no way we were gonna fit everybody in our backyard.
Oh, I mean, well, close the window on me.
Well,
I don't have enough parking.
they need a Cajun translator. Yeah, because she was talking about Lippy's like automatic closed captioning. She said it was hilarious.
Oh,
Hey, Thrifty VG,
I bet it
welcome.
was.
Reminded me of a song when you said, "Where do we go from here?"
1 second.
One.
It's so wrong.
Thank you, Abby. While you're sitting in the corner back there doing nothing.
Your backyard looks huge. It is. It's big enough that
We could have fit that many people in the backyard, but there wasn't near enough place to park.
The parking, the heat, not enough covered places to.
Oh yeah, it would have been
Hang
hot
on.
too outside in the yard.
Yeah, because it was July.
You were hot.
Having a barbecue here would have been just so disorganized. I'm afraid.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, no one puts Abby in the corner. You know who
I
said
like
that?
Corners. Leave me alone.
Yeah, Abby loves the corner. She's strange.
Weird.
I'm with you. Actually, I'm a couch person myself.
No, Abby sits in her closet
I do. I like
and reads
it.
books on her phone.
That's her reading nook.
I like the
She's-
closet.
she's-
It's tiny. It's just enough room. It's closed. I can close myself in there. Close the door. It has no windows, no nothing. I can just sit in there.
You
So if there's
Definitely.
ever a tornado, she's safe.
Right? You definitely do not have any issue with claustrophobia.
No, I don't
Praying
like
for a
big
new
spaces.
normal where people can meet. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. Abby is a very private person. She is. She.
I grew up with my nose in the
Yeah.
corner. Me too. A lot of timeouts.
Yeah,
I
yours
grilled for a
isn't
party
hot.
of about 350 once. It's tough to pull it off, so everyone eats at the same time.
Wow.
Yeah. Mm-mm. Sean, you'll have to fly in from Alaska to do that.
Yeah, why don't you come show us how to do it, Sean?
We need a really big barbecue pit. Or
I say
barbecue.
around June of next year. So start planning.
Mandy says it's at her house, only 3 acres. She only has 3 acres. If I could get the fairgrounds like I wanted, I would just do it there. But with all this illness, yeah, gotcha.
Yeah.
I can't get it planned in such a short amount of time. Yeah, that illness is what killed the Bayou Bash, and
I just hope it doesn't affect next year.
Yeah, I know.
yeah.
I don't want this to become a norm.
It should have a vaccine by then.
Well,
I found out today that our area is being affected again, and it's actually in the department where I work. So you're gonna have to be dealing with all that mess.
Abby, it really doesn't help that you just cough.
right?
Well, yeah.
I was thinking that,
Right.
but I wasn't going to say it.
Yeah.
But
Gonna have to fly down and spend 2 months in the South so I can visit with everyone I want to see.
If I had
Yeah.
or have it my way, next June would be a much farther drive for us. You guys are moving?
Oh boy.
he's moving.
Heirloom permaculture?
That's what it sounds like. Hey, can you scratch my shoulder blade, please?
Great. Dallas is getting hit hard by it again. Yeah.
Oh, I was talking to Amy, but that's nice.
That's why we haven't gone to the
Oh, all right.
He's got it on film.
Vitamin D has been shown to help fight it. And if you get it, it isn't hard. Yeah. Elderberry is the same way. The elderberry syrup is showing Yeah, David said way back in March that there would be a second wave midsummer. Yep. The elderberry is showing great signs that it's helping to fight it off. So you will definitely be sent to work tomorrow with a jar of elderberry.
Yeah. And if you guys want to give that a try too, and get some elderberry syrup kits from us, they are available on our Etsy store. I'm sure Kate's about to put up the link because Kate is such an awesome moderator.
Elderberries are ripening. Yeah, ours are starting to ripen too.
Chaga tea. I'm not familiar with that. I don't know what that is.
I don't know.
Thank you, Kate. There's the Etsy store link. We do have kits available, and whatever the number is of in stock, you can ignore that because we have lots more than that.
Yeah, especially now that we're harvesting. I harvested a quart jar yesterday. All right, between the first and second picking, I've dehydrated and jarred up about a quart. I was like, I sent you a Marco and
Marco.
yeah, I was like, I don't think I have you on Marco Polo, but cool.
Working man, welcome.
Did not even
7
read
inches
Rachel.
of rain in 2 days and elderberries disappeared?
Where did they
Like
go?
the whole plant, or do you mean the berries disappeared from the? I believe it was a fungus.
Chaga is a fungus that grows on birch trees up
Oh,
here.
different.
You can
Okay.
cut it off, grate it, dry it, and make tea out of it.
Addie's disease is a fungus mungus.
Uh, the white stalks.
White stalks.
Oh, my phone is dying.
I guess the berries fell off.
Did you ever find out what was going on with that garden bed of yours, Rachel?
It was a slime mold.
Slime mold. Yeah.
Yeah, it was. They said it was some kind of slime mold, and that it was safe that you could grow in your garden, and it was common in that area for the type of weather we were having, and the way that everything just lined up.
Before they turned to berries.
Yeah, you're talking about the flowers.
It could be a lack of pollination. It could be if it was stormy, the flowers could have gotten blown off.
Yeah. What is the Etsy link?
Kate, can you help us with that? Somebody's asking for the Etsy link.
Inside
again.
Kate's Kitchen is gonna post the link to our Etsy store. Sorry. That should be up any minute because she is like quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Yeah.
And I don't have links on my phone, so.
That was my cup, I swear. There it is.
There it is. Thank you, Kate.
I don't know what that is, Sean.
I'm not sure what.
And there it is. Slime mold area 51 experiment. Yeah. It was kind of gross looking. And it ate the wood.
Yeah, it ate
into the wood.
Oh,
a layer worth.
Sean, thank you. Appreciate that. It's the Etsy link from our page.
Oh,
In fact, I've bought a new board to replace that one because I just don't
did
believe
you?
it.
Yeah.
It was cooler than
yeah.
usual in June up until 2 days ago.
Oh, not here.
That could affect it, I guess. We've never had that problem. It's hot.
Yeah.
It's hot.
It sounds like the flowers may have fallen off.
I
But
know.
we did have one in the field that we lost.
The whole thing just died.
Caterpillars, I think, is what got that one.
Yeah.
Yep. There was tons and tons of caterpillars out there. Do you have the elderberry available? We have.
Elderberry syrup kits.
Yes,
are
we have the
available, yes.
elderberry syrup kits. I'm gonna check Etsy to make sure.
And I'm
Yeah,
still
make
thinking
sure
about
it's
taking out
inactive.
that tomato plant that
Wait,
was
we
right
have an
next to
order?
it.
I'm sorry.
So I'm still thinking about taking out that tomato plant that was right next to it.
Too close to an elderberry?
No,
I'm
slime
on-
mold.
Oh, the slime mold.
No, my elderberry's in a planter outside of
Yep.
the garden.
It just came in.
Okay. And we do have plenty available there.
I'm looking. It shows 7 in stock right now.
Sharon says the only thing on Etsy is the t-shirts.
I'm looking at it.
That's strange. Let me just click on this link and be sure. Stand by. It does only. Okay,
That's weird.
Kate, apparently that link is no good because that's weird. It only shows the t-shirts. We need to, okay, if y'all are watching the chat, thank you very much.
I was, and then, okay.
Let me do this. Let's see.
Which link I posted to?
I'm not sure. Just be patient with me for a second.
Oh, brother.
Sign in. What? It says stay signed in. Why? I don't know this.
It can't be blank.
Let me continue with Facebook. No, it was Google. I'm sorry, y'all. Please bear with me.
It should be, yeah.
It should be that one.
Oh, Copper Kettle's coming in.
Oh, welcome, y'all.
Listings. It should be there. Yeah.
Okay, it's showing me everything. Let me open a new tab.
No.
No, this is gonna.
Here, right here. That's your channel, your sales channel.
Okay. Is that
Scroll.
refers? I don't know if that's
That's it.
what. So I should be able to share this link then, right?
Should be, yeah.
Okay, let me do this. Put that
Okay,
there.
Sean just posted a link too.
I don't know if the one that I'm putting up is going to bring you
I'm about to go
as
test
it
it.
should.
Yep.
Okay, the link that I just put up, Kate, would you please copy that one?
I don't know why it wouldn't work.
I don't know, but that's the one that'll bring you straight to the elderberry syrup kits. I apologize for the confusion. All right, so now that I'm back on the chat, welcome J Love and Southern Blessed Homestead and say it, Abby.
Couple
Ketter Farms. And
She's so enthusiastic tonight.
am I missing anybody? Naturally NC, welcome. I think that's everybody. I'm not sure. If I missed you, wave to me. She makes my night
with
every
the-
Thursday.
Okay.
With the wave emoji. Rachel looked at you like you were crazy. She's tired.
I'm like, Britt.
Like Michelle said, ooh, the look.
Sonny's place. Emma,
Sonny.
welcome. Sonny. I gotta practice that one. I don't know if I ever told Zenitz shop hello. Hi, Henry. I've
Hey,
been
Mama
seeing
Z.
you. I don't know if I told you hello.
Southern
Mama
Bless
Z
says,
is
hey,
here.
Rachel.
Welcome.
Hey. I see
Yeah.
Poor thing, she's been driving.
It
Quite a bit
wasn't been
lately.
so bad, but some of the rain was so heavy and hard. I mean, I had to slow down to like 55 in a 75.
That was terrible.
Oh,
Yeah.
Wow.
Gardner's Pharmacy in the chat is talking about what is the Omri? OMRI?
It's worm poop.
worm castings.
It's
That's-
worm
Hey,
poop.
J-Love.
That's his business. That's what he does. He ships 15 and 30 pounds for $59 and $89.
And it's awesome.
It is. We use it. You use it.
Will you have the bash
I know.
next year? That's the plan.
The plan, yeah.
Don't know how things are gonna go. right now we have the new normal, so we don't know how that's gonna go from now to then, but we're really hoping. I can't even talk right tonight. Rachel's tiredness is rubbing off.
Well, it's all that good food.
Glad you made it there safe. Now you can party with Amy. She gonna be asleep by 10 o'clock. She gonna be crashed
Yeah,
out.
You say that, but I'll get my second one as soon as the food digests.
Yeah, I got you.
They'll be partying tomorrow when I'm going to work.
That's when it's gonna be the funnest, because then we can talk about you.
Yep. You gotta have somebody to talk about it.
Have all the fun you want. I'm gonna sleep.
Rachel, you're looking divine tonight.
Hi.
Yeah, it's getting really hard to figure out what new normal is nowadays. Yeah. As soon as you get used to something, it changes.
Right. And now we're not moving into phase 3 yet. We're staying in phase 2. Are we in phase 3 and staying I don't know.
We're in phase 2, and I found out today that the governor is considering going back to phase 1. And we just got another order. Thank you so much for whoever ordered that. We appreciate it. We'll see about sending that out just as soon as
We
get
better
a
not be
chance.
going backwards. Not liking that whole deal.
We will make sure not to cough in the package too.
The packages, most of them, no.
I substitute your new normal, replace it with my own reality.
It makes it bad for like any of the meetups and stuff, because it's not whether or not we want to do them. It's
Can we?
can we, because a lot of them are the government
Oh,
regulations
that's-
won't allow them.
I'm glad you were able to go in to see him, Mary Beth.
Wow.
That's a blessing. I hope he's doing well and gets to come home soon. Hey, Pete.
All right, Mama
I
Z.
was gonna say.
Oh, what do I miss? We're going backwards.
Yeah, I was. Oh, look, Sonny's place says, just squished 6 squash bugs in my pumpkin and squash patch. No eggs, thank goodness. Oh, the squash bugs. It's like so bad. So bad here.
Oh, they're almost
So bad.
zucchini plants.
We have like at least 2 dozen on each tomato.
Michigan has its own phases. That's great. Oh.
Many people are now poo-pooing the thing and don't wear masks.
Stink bug. I know the stink bugs are terrible, and I've tried everything.
Hang on. Biddy Boo's Homestead was on last night, and her town's police department was defunded, and I still don't understand how that could happen. Do you, Britt, being a firefighter? I don't watch mainstream media news. I try not to. I try to avoid it at all costs. So I really don't know. I've found, and maybe it's not the right thing to do, but I've found that ignoring the garbage and just focusing on
Local.
what is really happening in my life, there's peace, there's happiness, there's friendships, there's so much good. But if you watch the news,
You'll think otherwise.
yeah,
Well, the news is focusing only on the bad stuff, and they're making it look worse than it is. A
Yes,
lot of
Miss
times.
Libby, it does.
that's how I feel. No, he's having neurological and blood pressure problems. Still don't know why.
I still got you guys on the prayer list.
Miss Lippy
Yeah,
had a
it isn't totally defunded from what Dana said, only partially.
A
Portland
flip flop works on stink bugs.
Oh, I bet it does.
she knocked it out.
Well, I've got like thousands.
Oh,
Oh yeah, that would be a huge job to go and pick those off by hand.
I know what you do. Miss Lippy says you take duct tape, wrap it around your hand,
Oh yeah.
and then when it's full, I guess you can slide it around
If we
Because
end
it
up,
gets the eggs and the bug.
Makes
if
sense.
we end up doing
That makes
elderberries
sense.
tomorrow, Miss Rachel, you're gonna see how scared of stink bug as I am.
I had them really bad last year, but I don't this year.
That's
I have a
weird.
different bug.
Sean says mainstream news has one goal: to sell advertising. They do that by reporting bad things that get people glued to the TV. Exactly. The news used to be, probably before my generation, it used to be just presenting facts. Now it's very sensationalized because they're competing. They're competing with everything else.
They're competing.
There's
for
hundreds of
ratings.
channels that you can watch now, plus all the streaming services, plus YouTube. You know, the news is now competing for your eyeballs.
No, Laurie, the stink bugs aren't in the house. They're on the tomato plants and on the pepper plants.
And elderberry. So when you pick elderberry, one might be in the bucket, and I think that's what she was
Yeah.
talking
Oh,
about.
yeah. The ones that get from when we
Cable
pick
TV
elderberry
killed the
plants,
news.
yeah.
Well, I think cable TV turned the news into a monster.
Remember when you didn't have to pay for the news? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I still don't.
I used to
turn it
watch
off.
Walter Cronkite. I remember the name. I don't know if I remember.
How can you not?
I don't.
I mean, for real, that's like
Wow.
that's like Paul Harvey
Oh yeah.
That was the look.
I know that one.
or
I saw it
um,
out of the corner of my eye. It was
I
it
can't.
was vicious.
I can't believe you don't know who Walter Cronkite is. I'm not sure if we can be friends anymore.
My dad says when cable TV was first advertised, that it was advertised as commercial free.
Wow.
I think at one time it might have been. Hey, Pathways.
I'm sure it's been a long
The rest of the story.
Yeah, Paul Harvey. The rest of the story.
Love Paul
Right,
Harvey.
that's what internet did. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You can catch Paul Harvey on YouTube.
I gotta read from here now. My phone is
Uh oh,
dying.
your phone died.
It's not dead yet, but it's close.
Can you see?
No.
Oh.
Oh, cool.
Take it.
Oh, thank
It
you.
don't bite.
I didn't want to take your phone.
It's
Art
okay.
link
If you
letter.
glue a dead waltz to your palm, wait,
What?
you can smack your balls. Oh, okay, that was a joke. I was looking for gardening tips.
And act like you saved him.
Oh,
that's
man.
great.
That's actually good.
Yeah, it is.
Oh. You see, I was really reading that for gardening tips. I was trying to catch it as it went by.
Hey, Lynn.
Oh, man.
Oh my goodness.
I'm going to have to try. Kip said to make a mist with the worm castings and spray it on the plants.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to have to try that.
I think we
The
already
worm
knew.
casting tea. Yeah.
I think we already knew that we could do that. We just haven't done it.
But he said to try that with the stink bugs.
Oh, okay.
See?
Now that I didn't catch. I just thought you were talking about spraying it on the plant.
So you called her slow too then.
That's okay.
No, apologize.
She's short too. It just went over her head. It should have hit you in your nose.
Caesar Sanido. Nope, don't remember that one.
Next time I'm bringing a stepladder.
I'm ignoring that, by the way. Have a good night, Emma. Oh, Willie Mays. Wasn't that a baseball player?
Yes, sir.
Wait,
Yeah,
Willie Mays or
there you
Billy?
So now you're 0-1.
Did you say Willie Mays or Billy Mays?
Willie Mays.
Yes, Willie Mays was a baseball player.
Billy Mays.
Billy
yeah.
Mays was a commercial guy.
Love him.
But wait, there's more.
Yeah.
There's one more.
It's almost 9 o'clock, Dad, so I'm gonna go ahead and hop off.
All right, baby.
Goodbye, everybody.
Say goodnight, Abby.
Night, Abby.
Goodbye, everybody.
You're supposed to say goodnight, Abby.
I'm not saying goodnight, Abby, but good night, everybody. I'm not gonna talk to myself. That's a little weird.
Do you get tent caterpillars?
Yes.
Yes, we do.
Yeah, I
and
talk
we
to myself,
cut
that's 'cause
them
sometimes I need
out of the
expert
trees
advice.
and burn them.
The ones that we can reach.
Right.
We cut the whole affected limb and burn it.
Just there.
Everybody's telling you bye and good night.
Bye, good night.
Hug Chloe for me.
Yeah.
That's from Kate.
I was gonna get lots of hugs. I wasn't here yesterday to do that, so.
I think the dogs were depressed after you left.
I don't know about Miss
Too
Gigi.
young. Yeah.
I think the dogs were looking for Kate the next morning.
Well, looky here, the Cajun homesteader. Hey, welcome, Bill. Cool.
Oh, they miss you, Kate. Especially Chloe.
Tobacco tea will work well for bugs and safe for bees. Interesting.
So you gotta love Miss Lucy.
Oh, absolutely. A wealth of knowledge.
Oh yeah, Megan was learning tons from her yesterday while I was out fishing with Buddy.
It was awesome.
Oh, Cajun homesteader says I finally found an elderberry on my property.
If you look hard enough, you'll probably find 50 more.
How hot has it been there? I don't know numbers,
90.
but like,
The heat index the other day was 102.
ugh, it's bad.
Oh, the humidity makes it worse, don't it?
Oh yeah.
Absolutely.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, is it a special brand of tobacco? Is it cigarette tobacco, pipe tobacco?
I think tobacco's tobacco.
Oh,
They just
Oh,
market
look.
it different to get
One
more money
cup,
out
look,
of
there
you.
you go. 1 cup tobacco, 1 gallon of water, sit for 1 hour,
Strain and spray.
strain and spray 1 time a week. Lots of ones. Easy to remember.
Yeah, even you can remember that.
Don't rub it in, Sean. Heat index was 73.
Sit for an hour, strain and spray.
She said cigarette, tobacco, cheap gun.
my pregnancy is catching up with me.
Well, hello, be Mr. McCool.
I know, I'm actually here. And it's amazing.
Look, it's baby Rachel.
With the gnome.
the gnome.
The baby gnome.
With a baby Rachel nugget.
Baby Rachel Nugget. No, but
Paul,
Baby
welcome.
Rachel.
Welcome to
Baby
the
Rachel's gonna lay that down.
family. Is that what should I say? Welcome. Thank you for my tongue just ran away. I don't know.
Wow.
Thank you
Welcome
for
to the
becoming a member.
Gnome nugget.
I'm so gonna get a t-shirt that says hashtag gnome nugget.
Yeah.
What's the index? Today it's not bad because today's actually 75. Our humidity is at 94%.
Gnome nugget with an arrow
94.
pointing down to her belly.
Yeah, there you go.
But that's because it's been rainy.
Seeker's wife says blah blah.
Tuesday, the day you leave, Rachel,
What about
the
it?
actual temperature is gonna be 90.
The day I leave?
Yeah.
When's it supposed to stop raining?
So, Paul, why don't you try out some of your new?
But tomorrow is just gonna be cloudy, and then it says isolated storms for Friday and Saturday and Sunday.
Try out some of your new custom emojis, Paul. We need to add some more to that. The new-
And,
more custom emojis.
How do you
What is an index? It's what it feels like.
change your emoji?
I don't
Thingy.
remember.
What do you mean change your emoji thingy?
Well, he said, because I'm a member too, so I should have.
I don't remember.
Oh, yeah, here you go. You hit the little smiley face on the left,
Oh.
and it gives you the choice.
Yeah, we need to add some, and we probably ought to take away the goats too. The
How do y'all
emoji.
prepare yourselves for that Saharan dust storm? Take lots of elderberry
Paul, I was talking about the
and just kind of deal with it.
custom emojis that you just purchased from us. Naturally NC, welcome. You can try out your new custom emojis too.
Add a.
There you go.
Wait, what is that?
Surfactant. A surfactant is like a soap. It's a surface acting agent. That's
Okay,
what it's short for.
quarter teaspoon.
Keep the emoji. To keep the goat emoji in memory of the goats. This would be Mr. McCool says.
That's what I was thinking.
What is a surfactant?
It's
Soap.
short for
Dish soap.
Dish soap, okay.
Look, dish
Surface.
soap, baby. Oh, whatever.
surface acting agent. It's a detergent or a soap.
Ah,
Avoid detergent. Yeah, I normally use Castile soap for stuff like that.
Oh my goodness. So in case you don't know, the way that these people are becoming members and turning their names green and getting custom emojis is that if you go if you go to our main channel page, next to the subscribe button is a join button. And that's how you become a channel member. So you're more than welcome to check that out.
I agree, Michigan Daffodil. I don't plan on wearing a mask
Only missing the wrench.
unless I absolutely have to. I don't see us needing it during the Sahara dust stuff.
I can't breathe in a mask.
Yeah,
I can't.
Yeah.
Abby's
well,
got asthma, and the mask just makes it worse.
Yes,
Look.
because your oxygen level drops so much.
Here's the thing about
And
the
you're
mask.
recycling CO2.
If you're more comfortable wearing a mask, by all means wear a mask. But
I like breathing.
the CDC, the WHO, they say that the masks are not preventing the spread of COVID or of coronavirus. OSHA says that
Masks are required in some places.
anything less than, I like breathing, anything less, an environment with less than 19.5% oxygen is an unsafe working environment. I watched a video on Facebook. A guy put he's got the gas meter like we carry on the fire trucks, and he put it inside his mask like that and just breathed without even exerting himself whatsoever. And the alarm started going off because it got down to like 17% oxygen. It's not safe to wear the mask long term.
Well, see, even doctors and nurses didn't wear them long term. They wore them during surgeries and when they walked in the patient's room. As soon as they were done, they walked into the hallway, they came off.
Right.
Well, and they're meant to be disposable. They're
Yeah.
meant for a one-time use, and that's it. And people are wearing these things all day long, and they're continuously contaminating them, so it's making it worse.
Tinker's wife asked, was it a cloth mask? In the video, no, it was actually a surgical mask.
Was it surgical or N95?
No, it was just a surgical mask. It wasn't
N95
even
is
N95.
even worse.
Right?
Yeah.
Because I had one of those and I walked across the parking lot and I about
Our
passed
stores
out.
are refusing to let people in if you don't have a mask.
Then I
It's
wouldn't go to your
ridiculous.
store. I'd go to another one.
I'm curious. What is? I'm gonna get political here for a second, just to make you think.
Surgeons wear
'cause
them
I'm
in
not
a
gonna
sterilized environment. That's the difference.
I'm not gonna
Yep.
say what I could be saying. Anyway, what party do your main politicians in your area belong to? You don't have to answer.
Sean in
me.
Alaska
Just
has a
think about
point.
it.
And I've heard this by so many doctors and nurses. Put on a mask, spray an aerosol cleaner. If you can smell it, the mask doesn't work.
There you go.
If you can get a smell through that mask, then you're not stopping any germs either.
So what's all this about a dust storm? Is the Dust Bowl happening again?
I know it's the Sahara dust coming from the Sahara Desert. It's moving across. Watch the weather. Yeah, Brett has to wear the mask when they go out at work.
Yeah, when we go out to stores and stuff, because in my area, in my area, what was I gonna say? I can't. Y'all distracted me. Y'all gonna make me say something I don't want to say, or make me say something I want to say but I can't say. But anyway, we have to wear. In my line of work, our policy for the department is if we go out to if we're in the face of the public, we have to wear a mask. So I went out and got a fabric one so that I can breathe. Having an outbreak at our church, so it's just real for us. I understand, and I'm not saying that the virus is not real and it shouldn't be. You shouldn't be concerned. You, by all means, you should be concerned.
It's real for everybody.
What I am saying is that the
Well, you're trying to prevent it.
the prevention measures in place, a lot of them are silly.
Yeah.
And they're giving people a
A
false
lot of them are
sense
overdone.
of security.
And that's what they're for. It's for security. It's to make people feel better. To make people feel more, it's more of a placebo effect.
There you go. I have a Texas Longhorns mask. That's what Working Man says. If the mask makes you feel better and you feel more comfortable behind the mask, by all means. I am not judging you.
Mm-hmm.
And if someone walks, we've been in public. We went out to a restaurant yesterday evening. There were people with masks. Well, guess what? If I see someone with a mask, then that tells me they're concerned. So I make sure and give them extra respect and make sure that I'm not within the 6 feet from them for sure.
Right.
Well, half the people I see wearing masks are wearing them right here.
Yeah, now that's silly.
There
or all the way under the chin.
way under their chin.
Or they're walking with their 3-year-old child that doesn't have a mask on while they do. Or vice versa. You live in the same house. If you're contaminated, the other one's going to be.
Why are people... I was just about to say that, Sean. People wearing them alone in their cars.
Yes. Why?
That
Why?
drives me crazy.
You are by yourself.
I understand. There are
There's no-
people
that makes
that
no
are
sense.
immunocompromised that need the mask,
I'm immunocompromised. I'm not wearing it.
but some people are. Some people it makes them feel better. It makes them
It makes me lightheaded
What?
and dizzy.
Let me say this too, guys, real quick, because I said what I think is silly. Now let's talk about what actually works. Hand washing.
Yep.
And it
Distance.
said that has to
Social
even be
distancing.
said. There are signs that saying, don't forget to wash your hands. Watch them for 20 seconds. Do people really have to be told to wash their hands?
Right.
Right.
Do you know how many go stand in Walmart in a women's bathroom?
Oh, yeah, I have.
Just stand there and watch.
And have them go from the stall to the
They
door.
go from the stall to the door, stall to the door.
Like, you nasty
because
heifer, wash
the
your
bathroom
hands.
is dirty.
It makes you really rethink.
Well,
what it
how
is.
clean are your hands compared to that bathroom sink?
What'd you say, Ed?
So it makes you really rethink all the times you've shaked people's hands.
Yeah.
That's why I don't.
See, you're talking from the other room. Now people know you're lying because they said you told them you were going to bed.
I didn't say I was going to bed. I said I was hopping off the live stream.
Abby just got tired of being seen.
I was in the bathroom.
Hand washing.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Hygiene.
Abby is an introvert. Can you argue with that? All right.
I like the closet, remember?
Yeah. Hand washing, you know, if it makes you feel better, use sanitizer when you leave a store after you touch things. I've seen so many people that are wearing gloves. They come out of the store, they get in their car and drive off holding the steering wheel with the same gloves on.
My goodness, Tip
So
choked on water and passed out. Woke up and went back to selling.
yeah, throw them away. Take them off and throw them away before you ever get in your car.
But don't throw them on the
Masks
ground.
only
I've
work
seen
if
too many
everyone has
masks
one
and
on.
gloves on the ground.
No,
Well, the
No.
CDC and the WHO are saying that masks don't work. So it's the politicians
And they said
who
that
are
in the
pushing.
beginning.
Yeah.
If you remember, they said it in the beginning that they didn't work.
I wash my hands so much I've been called a OCD. I did the same thing.
I'd rather be OCD and
See you
clean.
later, Gil.
Yeah, I hate it when they toss their gloves and masks on the ground.
Oh,
That's
that-
just so
That's
irritating.
Because then you're just spreading your germs to somebody else that has to go back and pick them up.
Yeah.
Not to mention the poor workers gotta go through the whole
the
parking lot. and pick
CDC
them all
and
up.
WHO are lying about masks not working.
How do you know?
Hmm.
How do you know the other one ain't lying about him working?
See, I don't know. There's so much confusion.
Well, the way I see it, if it's your time, it's your time, no
CDC
matter
and
what you do.
WHO have made false statements too.
Mhm.
Well, you got a point.
Well, if it's your time, we
The
go.
politicians are making it cost $100 if you're caught not
Sound like
wearing
a
a mask in
moneymaker.
the store. Wow, yeah, that sounds like a money grab.
Yeah, see, I can wear one, but it won't work because I have a beard.
You may want to hear Gil out on this. I'd love to hear what Gil has to say about that, because I know that Gil has Gil's knowledgeable. Nyash, who tests. No, wait. What masks are we talking about, Gil?
Right, we're talking about the cloth masks and the surgical masks.
And masks worn down here.
Right.
And, I mean, now if you're talking about the N95s, then yeah, I would believe that those work.
You can't.
Yeah, it's a crapshoot at this point. Amen.
Yeah, yeah. But there's so many facts in this direction, facts in this direction, and they're all contradicting themselves. It's hard to know.
It's hard. Yeah, there's so much info. There's so much contradicting information out there.
I'm not gonna lie, I keep sanitizer in our cars, in our purses. You know, well, Brett doesn't have a purse, but me and Abby do. I have bottles of hand sanitizers in all of our, go bags and things like that. And yes, we use them coming out of stores and things like. But when we get home,
Won't work if nose exposed. Yeah, right.
right?
Now, don't get me wrong, guys. I'm not, like I said, I'm not telling you not to wear a mask. I'm not telling you necessarily that masks don't work. Many measures, if done properly, will help to protect you. I have training on isolation, bloodborne pathogens and isolation and
Right.
a lot of the things that are being implemented as, you need to do this, they don't make any sense. The way people are carrying out things that they're doing doesn't make any sense. Like driving, if you're going to use gloves in a grocery store, in order for you to be isolated from whatever is in that grocery store, you need to take off those gloves and throw them away before you get in your car.
And
Right.
then sterilize everything you just bought.
Don't get in your car
Right.
with the same gloves
Right,
on
that's
and
the
touch
whole thing.
everything in your car.
I've seen that extreme too. People come out of the stores, they take their gloves off, they throw them in the trash. Great. Well, then they put their hands back on the buggy where their dirty gloves just were, and they go unload their groceries into their vehicle.
That their gloves just touched, and the cashiers just
Right,
touched.
and how many
and all the
people walk
stalkers
through?
just touched.
Well, how many people walked through the store and said, "No, I don't want that."
Or little kids going tap, tap, tap.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not just the masks and gloves. People have to be smart about it. You have to use sanitizers or hand washing.
Take them off when exiting. Right. Now, if you think about it, if you've ever had any kind of stay at the hospital,
It made my immune system weaker.
if you've ever been in a hospital bed and being treated by a nurse, doctors, there's on the wall next to the door, as soon as they come in, there's gloves that they grab. They put on the gloves. If they need a mask, there's a mask. There's masks there too. Whatever. They use that to treat you or to examine you. And on their way out, they throw that stuff in a bin and they sanitize before they go on to the next person. That's proper isolation.
Well, you don't know it. Most times you don't see it. But the nurses actually go back to the nurses station usually and wash hands. Sanitizing is just not enough.
Right. But how would we possibly get to that point of isolation?
Yeah.
In
Watch the
everyday
mom and
society?
child wear gloves into the bathroom stall, then wash their gloved hands after using the bathroom.
Oh God.
That's so
And you're killing all these germs. You're weakening your immune system.
like that. I just rather not bring my
No, proper hand washing and things like that are good.
Yeah, but I
But
mean, when you start getting so
you-
anal about it,
When you're sanitizing your entire house day after day, your cars and you're throwing your immune system into like
one of my best friends in
The
high
tank.
school, she got really sick as a little kid, and come to find out, her mom was bathing her every time she had a speck of dirt on her, and the doctor said, you're washing her immune system away from her.
Yep.
To stop doing that.
They dispose of them in a certain container, not the trash. That's right.
Right.
It's a biohazard, a red biohazard
Yeah,
container.
yeah, and that's what it should be instead of just regular trash.
Right.
Right.
I watched a guy use hand sanitizer with gloves on. Yeah. See that? There's a lot of silliness out there. And I think that may be clouding my judgment just because people don't know what the heck they're doing.
Well, it's like wearing a mask in a car by yourself. I mean, who are you afraid to get stuff from? Yourself?
Yeah, you know, because you
Okay,
might be doing
Kate.
it yourself.
Thank you so much for hanging out with us. We love you.
I
And
still have 10 quarts
we'll
of
be
gumbo
talking
to
to
get
you
out of the
soon.
canner. Wow.
Found out a better way to keep social distancing. I stopped taking baths.
Oh.
I'm sure that works. The bio container is only used if there's bodily fluids on the
That's
gloves.
right.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, I think we need to go ahead and get ready to sign off too. So if you have any prayer requests, please pass those along to us. We'll be happy to write those down and keep you in prayer.
Enjoy your gumbo, Kate. Have a great night. Don't work too hard. Because I know she can stay up till like 1 in the morning.
Sowing a Legacy just put up a new video. Awesome. What's it about?
No nightmares about germs. Good night, Southern Blast.
Good night, Southern Blast.
Yeah.
Hey, Bob's Adventure. We were just getting ready to sign off. We're asking for prayer requests.
What, Rachel?
I played under my grandma's trailer as a kid, so I'm good.
Right?
I
We were
swam
always in the dirt.
I swam and ate fish out of the Trinity River. I think I'm okay.
You're probably good for nuclear before.
Like a roach.
Yeah.
J-Lo said, I watched a lady pull into Kroger, put on some very used gloves, and then put on a mask, adjusted her mask with the gloves, and go into the store.
Oh, on
Yeah.
Sowing a Legacy says on Heirloom Permaculture's channel, grocery store pandemic solution. I'm going to be checking that out. Thank you. Thank you for sharing.
Have a
Good
great
night,
night, Gemini, and thank you again for the desserts. They were delicious, and I will be eating some more.
And me and Megan love you and miss you. And Mr. Buddy. Sorry, I had to throw that in there. And the banana pudding was amazing. I ate mine at Raceway.
It was, it still is. There's more in there, right?
Oh yeah, there's a lot more in there. She
That's
made
good.
a ton.
Because I'm going to eat some more tomorrow. Just saying.
Well, I was talking about what I ate at the gas station was amazing.
She made
While getting
so
gas.
much. She had this big casserole dish. She made so much that the lid just wouldn't pop on there.
Oh,
Just
Lord.
sitting on top.
We went into Raceway to get gas, and Megan goes, "Hey, mister, do you have a spoon?" And he looks at her, and he goes, "If you smile, I'll go look." And she smiles real big, and he comes back and gives her a plastic spoon. She goes out to the truck. You want some banana pudding?
It was good.
Oh, man.
That was my lunch. I had banana pudding.
Yes, it was.
All right, guys. Well, it doesn't look like anybody has any specific prayer requests, so we're just going to be praying for you all because we appreciate you and we consider you family. And I'm going to get up and turn off the camera now. So,
Good night, everybody.
Bye.
oh look,
I got
there's
it.
one.
Yeah.
She will climb up all the way.
I see that. I haven't had a cat in forever.
All right, good night, y'all. Thank you so much for dropping by. We appreciate your visits always.